Hello, it's Godfather. Welcome back to another video. Gonna do my four NFL teams. I'm gonna be doing some takeaways, y'all. Again, stay encouraged, positive, and determined. That's my YouTube channel's motto. Let's get into it. So I'm gonna do some takeaways. I'm gonna do two different teams. So four in total with two different teams. Two in the AFC and two in the NFC. Alright, y'all. So here are my takeaways. I'm gonna be doing the gotta think. Hold on, let me pause my meta match and do some research. Um, just so I can get a brief idea of what teams I should cover per division. Because I'm gonna do two in the NFC and I'm gonna do two in the AFC. All right, so I guess I might as well start with the AFC. Okay, so I already did the AFC West last video, so I'm gonna keep it a little bit more interesting. All right, I'm gonna start with the AFC South. So I'm gonna do two different divisions. Um, but four in total, as I stated. So two in the AFC again, and two in the NFC respectively. So I'm gonna start with the AFC. The Colts are. No, I don't think anyone was gonna ever. Well, I don't know. To be honest, like I am a Buccaneer fan. I grew up in Central Florida. I'm still in Central Florida to this day. But here's the thing. I would say out of all the sports I watch, football's probably the one I know the least about. So just um don't take it so serious. But anyways, the Colts have not had a dynasty since like I don't know, like Peyton Manning, if that makes any sense, y'all. So that's already one thing. But honestly though, they've been doing great with like as of the last two games, and I know it's only like I know the season literally just started, so that's already one thing. But I thought I'd say that because like you know um I don't think anyone would have expected the Colts to be this good unless you're a Colts fan. Like, last year alone, the Colts went 8-9 and just barely missed out in the playoffs. It wasn't for the Texans going 10-7 and a decent amount of other factors. So that being said, I think the Colts are looking pretty scary, even though it's still early in the season. I think I'm very surprised and genuinely impressed about the Colts. Like they held the Dolphins to 8 points. All right, please don't forget that. They held Miami to two. Yes, I know two was injury prone. Nevertheless, the Colts literally held them to an unexpected, no fight whatsoever. 8 points. Dang it! I didn't know. I actually didn't know in the process that I was getting hit with a 3-minute warning. I mean, no, not 3-minute warning. 2-minute warning. I mean, excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, so that's another thing, so that's that. But yep, when the. Right, hold on, when the. If I could find it, the computer's so slow. Alright, so, found it. About the Colts, their first game was against the Dolphins for this, so week one. Week one alone, they beat the Dolphins. It was like, what, 8-2 something. I'm trying to find it and it's going terrible because my computer is not going well. It's not running correctly. Alright, there, I found it. The Colts beat the Dolphins a whopping 8 points. Keyword 8. 33-8 was the final score. Okay, the Colts are actually definitely gonna be probably the surprise of the year if they keep this up. Um, they're definitely gonna be a surprise NFL team. At least from right now, if they don't have any injuries or like some like severe, like very important roster cuts and such. I think they could have lots of potential going forward. The Colts are very impressive so far. The last game, they barely held off the Broncos. They 29-28, which was this like the 14th Sunday, 14th. Just FYI. Okay, and then I'm gonna do another team in the AFC. I'm gonna go to AFC East. I'm gonna cover the Bills. So the Bills did it not intense. I think that's kind of a weird word to say. It's not a bad word, obviously not. But nevertheless, it's kind of like weird to say in this context. All right. So the Bills came back and beat the Ravens. September 7th, Sunday. So pretty much last week, at least at the recording of this video. Yep, we beat not the beat. The Bills beat the Ravens 41-40. And I'd like to bring that up because, what's it called? The Ravens were ahead by a lot, and the Bills somehow, someway came back down like 15. And honestly, they're one of the craziest comebacks in recent memory. Or you could argue NFL history. With that being said, again, keyword, with that being said, the Bills, the solid takeaway would be Josh Allen's efficiency. Like, look, I know 33 to 46 in passing yards isn't, like, it's to me, that's average. I don't, subjective. But, I mean, come on now, that's pretty good, because that would mean he really only had, like, 13, like, lots of yards or whatever. Whatever you kids call it. Grown-ups call it. That's all. Alright, now I'm gonna go cover the AFC. I'm tired of covered NFC. I'm tired of doing AFC. So I'm gonna do the NFC East. Alright. So the Eagles, yes, let's go. They beat the Chiefs. Stop the Chiefs, everybody. Come on, let's somehow, some way get as a collective unit, and let's please do something about the Chiefs. They keep winning. Like, I'm glad they've lost 2 straight. Let's get them to be 0-17. Can we do that? Yes. If Bob the Builder can fix stuff, so can we fix the Chiefs being consistently annoying. That makes sense. And yes, even on Madden, they agreed. Me scoring on Madden was agreeable. Alright, anyways, let me just cover the last team. It says the Eagles, and the Eagles ended up beating. My takeaways are, they not only beat the Chiefs, which was wonderful for the Super Bowl rematch, they also held off the Cowboys. It's another thing, and the Cowgirls will be forgotten. Alright, I'm gonna do the NFC North. Actually, I take that back. I'm gonna do the NFC West. The Commanders, I still am very on the Commanders, but that's besides the point. The Commanders have a lot of potential. That's an honorable mention, because they have a quarterback, Jay Daniels, and I think they're gonna be really good. Look, if they weren't able to make the NFC Championship with barely anyone expecting that, you are like, unless you still happen to be a Commanders fan, then you're gonna think that all the time. Be biased, in other words. I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely very biased Buccaneer fan. But anyways, NFC West, I think the Niners are just gonna continue being good. Either way, because of I'm gonna do the NFC West and call it a day. However, I think the Niners are just gonna continue to be good. You also remember that when Brock Purdy and the rest of when the Niners don't have injuries, they're very, They're competitive, very competitive. Anyways, the Niners, I think they definitely could pull this off. What's that exactly? I'll tell you. Hold on, no. Madden doesn't want me to do this. So the fact of the matter is, the Niners have the easiest strength schedule out of all 32 NFL teams. And I think that's going to probably give them an advantage. Even though the NFC West is pretty even right now. As of week 2. Which is, as of recording in this video, I'm recording this in week 2. Like Thursday around the corner of my time zone, it's probably already week 3, so I don't know. I'm in EDT, 10:58 p.m. EDT right now, recording in this video. So the Niners, Niners, Cardinals, and Rams respectively are all tied in the standings of being 2-0, but I think the Niners will come away with the NFC West just because of their schedule being easier than everyone else's. And yes, this includes other teams that aren't necessarily in that division. So I covered the NFC East, NFC West, AFC East, and AFC South. Oh wait, besides the Colts and the AFC South, I might as well just put it out there. How does the Jaguars? Alright, I know the Jaguars are embarrassing. Why? Because I mean they're genuinely not Saxonville, just coming from a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, so you're gonna see it coming. But honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I can't even talk. As a Bucks fan, we can't even talk because in the state of Florida, yes, that's where I'm from. About the state of Florida, what you may ask? Well, I don't know. Maybe because the Dolphins are objectively "quote unquote" the best team in the state, which is true. So but the thing is simple. The Jaguars are hot takes. Trevor Lawrence is the epitome of overrated right now. Like, Aaron Rodgers, in my opinion, is the most overrated quarterback of, like, the 2010s. Trevor Lawrence is the equivalent above the 2020s. But anyway, that's the end of the video. I think the Texans should have done better. But I'm glad they didn't, because the Bucks beat them. Let's go. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, depending on your time zone. Scott shout out. Peace. Bye, my peoples. Bye, y'all. This is my what's it called? Takeaways, and my men of my word ended up doing 4 teams in total, 2 in the AFC and 2 in the NFC. But anyways, bye my peoples. For those that wonder, I covered the Colts, Bills, Eagles, and Niners. But anyways, adios. Again, stay encouraged, positive, and determined.